this video, we're gonna do something a bit different. I'm just going to talk about recent changes in shipping options from Japanese online shops in relation to tariff changes in the US, and I'm gonna tidy up some action figures while on it. Toy collecting suddenly became better for people in Europe, although actually it just got a bit worse in the US. HobbyLink Japan have recently announced that they will temporarily stop offering FedEx, DHL, Japan Post, and HLJ Quick Pack shipping to the US. This is in line with the recent changes to the tariffs. So, depending on where you are, this could either be a cheaper or quicker option to have your toys shipped. For the rest of the world, it's going to be pretty much the same. On a similar note, Ammy will stop their Surface Mail premium option for US shipping. I say this is an economic decision for both sellers as there's some uncertainty with how pricing works with the ever-changing tariff situation, and they don't want to get hit by unnecessary price hikes that can affect both seller and buyer. Both HobbyLink Japan and Ammy are encouraging their US buyers to use their EMS service in the meantime, which will take 1 to 3 weeks, but it's actually not as bad if you're not in a rush. At this point, they haven't talked about increasing the price of their product in the US market. Meanwhile, some sellers like 5K Toys have committed to not increase their prices on the pre-orders and will be covering the extra costs. This would be at an increased cost to them, but at the same time, this will prevent people from canceling their pre-orders and will therefore prevent some losses. But in the near future, we would see an increase in pricing for sure to cover the tariffs. So what does this mean for buyers and collectors? First, Japan or China-based toy sellers may follow suit, so shipping options will become more limited or more expensive. How this usually works is the quicker you want your figure to get to you, the more expensive it's going to be. This time, the price might be slightly more expensive, which is on top of the price hikes because of the tariffs. This is especially true if you've been using the above-mentioned shipping services before. Second, this is surely a temporary change, and as soon as the tariffs become more stable or have a bit of normalcy, these shipping methods may become available again. I remember it was the same in the UK during Brexit. For quite some time, Europe-based sellers don't have shipping options for the UK, and some options were also temporarily suspended by HobbyLink Japan and Ammy. This was because the trade rules have changed. But after a couple of months, as everyone adapted to the new rules, shipping options become available again, although with an increased price, and in some cases, you'll have to pay tax. Third, EMS is not bad. I choose EMS when buying through HLJ and Ammy. Sure, it takes a bit longer, but actually it's not that long. I usually get my items within 5 to 10 working days with this option, so it's not that bad. It's also cheaper than FedEx and DHL, although these two options can deliver your items in 3 to 4 days. So in summary, I don't think there's any reason for people to panic. It's the tariffs that mostly affect the prices anyway, but in terms of shipping options, it will be fixed as soon as everything becomes more stable. Let me know what you think on the comments below, and make sure to watch my other videos. I'll put some links at the end of this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll finish tidying up. This is Studio Aureal, and I'll see you on the next one.